Thanks buddy, see you tomorrow. Good day everybody, I hope you guys have been well. Another stealth camp episode, but this time we're doing an urban stealth camp in a park here in Pretoria. So should be interesting. I haven't done this in a while. I have some gear to test out and to review. I'll do an unpack later, but absolutely beautiful. It might be mine. You go to a place, it's quite dense, nice and green. I just spotted some antelope there at the back, but it's absolutely beautiful here. Some wildlife, some bit of nature, creatures, critters, absolutely stunning. There's a lot of potential here, but also really dense, and I have to duck and dive for all the trees and the thorn bushes. It rained last night and I hope it actually rains again, because the gear that I want to test out is the OSA dry pack, so made for all this weather, and absolutely stunning. There's so many thorn bushes here, dense but still amazing. So this is absolutely stunning. I hope you guys will enjoy this with me. Really absolutely a new kind of adventure. I've never done the urban yet, still the same. Now the problem here is security, as I cannot carry my firearm. The reason for that, if I do get spotted, there is security around. They will consider me as a poacher because of the antelope and the wildlife. So security is quite a concern, but to show you guys absolutely how beautiful it is over here, absolutely stunning. Here we have the dolomite, also commonly known as the elephant skin, as you can see, because of its beautiful appearance. So this is going to be my hideout, my shelter for the evening. This is actually in the center of the park, a Birdwatch hideout, as you can see over there. Now the reason I choose this spot is because when it rains you want to be as high off the ground as possible, and this is pretty much secure as well. The reason for that is for the security aspect. Should someone actually come at night, they have to come up by the stairs, and then I have that advantage of high ground to protect myself. Now why this is absolutely so nice is because the park visitors need to leave at 6. So when they're all out, I'm going to be alone here. Always set up your shelter at last moment, especially in an area like this. So when the park visitors are done, I'm gonna put up my shelter, make coffee, and enjoy my stealth camping for the evening. Now the only problem is there's a hole in the floor here, so I'm probably gonna sleep right next to it, and there are some nails sticking out, especially when you step onto the floorboard. As you can see over there, the nails actually stick out. So what I'm gonna do, from that corner, the pole, over to that corner, put up a line, put an A-frame shelter for the rain. I did actually bring an extra tent, but I'm not going to use it. So what I did, I made the A-frame and the diamond shape. Now the only bad thing is if it rains tonight, the water is going to damp up over here, so you have to shake it off the whole time, but it's not the end of the world. A lot of roomy space, even a chair to sit on. Show you guys now, but a lot of coverage from the weather and from the birds above. But since we're entering summertime now, it shouldn't be cold as well, but should be a cozy night. I will actually roll this up now again. I'm not going to leave it because if you step on it, the nails at the bottom is going to make holes in it. So I'm going to pick that up now, just an indication, and just sleep next to that hole, and I'll show you guys now quickly from the inside. So nice here on this bench, but this is scraping on the head a little bit, so you can sit here for shade. If it's raining, it's not going to be good to put pressure on your head on this, so I'll probably just sit on the floor. But before I actually get into the unpack of the bag, on this couch, make a lacquer cup of coffee now, quickly eat an energy bar while I have some bit of daylight left, because when daylight comes, I need to be as concealed as possible. I cannot use the camera or the cell phone because the light from that can be detected from a distance by security or by any of the people that might be still walking around late. So just quickly have a quick lunch break, then I will do that unpack of the bag. I brought an extra hammock tent just in case, but I never really got to use it, which is fine. And then I also brought with a small little shovel key. Reason for that is if you need to do your business in the evening, you can nicely dig a small hole. This is a residential park after all, so cleanliness, hygiene, really important. And just on the back I have, for emergencies or in case, flashlight. Now on the top is the rain poncho. Reason for that on top is if it needs to start raining, this is the first item you grab just to protect yourself from the rain. And second to that, most important, first aid kit. Safety always first. Just some extra rope guidelines if you need them, and then my lunch for later on: coffee, energy bars, and some peanuts and raisins, and then obviously the gas canister with the regulator as seen previously. And then my favorite jacket in the world is the North Face weather jacket, warm, rainproof, absolutely vital product. And then in case tomorrow morning for breakfast, this is the Genesis nutrition pack, 7-stage filtration water, and just some nutritional breakfast food. What happens is you actually pop this, you mix it, and you can either drink it or eat it with your spork. And then second last honestly, is your sleeping bag, which I will actually take out and open right just before I go to bed. Keep it dry, preserve it, keep it clean, and then in case it gets cold through the night, or should I actually get wet, I did bring extra thermal underwear. And as a couple of small extras, also some of the outside dry sacks, which if you need to keep your electronics dry and waterproof, it's also a waterproof bag, also with the roll top design. Roll it up, lock it, put it in your bag, but the bag is waterproof and rainproof, so this is just as an extra precaution for your valuables and electronics. Power bank, just for cell phone, GoPro camera, but also for the light if I need to shoot at night. But as I said previously, I'm not going to try and use this because of the visibility throughout the night. So if it really comes an emergency, I will just use this. Spork, which is pretty much for the breakfast and the coffee. Buff, which I'll always sleep in. I'll always sleep with my buff at the evening. Keeps the ear closed for the mosquitoes and the insects, but if it rains tonight, there won't really be a lot of insects, but you never know. An extra headlamp just as a backup should I have a evasive maneuvering throughout the night. For some reason I have extra light I can run with and keep my hands open. A extra mosquito head net if it really becomes a problem, but I'm sure for the evening won't really be necessary. More guy lines, more guy lines, more guy lines. I always have an extra load of ropes because you never know when you need them. And just a charging cable for the phone that goes with the power pack. A lighter for absolutely no reason except for the coffee. And then always close by, I have in my first aid kit as well, but this is in case of a bee stung. You never know when you are what's the English word now, allergic to bees. So this is just for precaution. And these are those dry pack wet wipes in case you need to wipe your butt in the evening or whatever. It's just easier to use this instead of toilet paper. So, or even if you need to wash your hands if it rains, or just use a little bit of water. If this gets actually damp, they get out and they are pretty much like a wet wipe. So instead of carrying toilet paper, I carry these everywhere I go with me, also known in South Africa as the white gold. And that's just what I have for this evening. Everything kept safe in my outside dry sack. Awesome piece of gear, really an awesome adventure necessity. So the app says there is a slight chance of rain tonight, so I'm going to put my camera in the ultralight dry sack from OSA just to protect that. And in case it gets cold tonight, I have my jacket, which I will be using as a pillow. The sun's almost down, so it's almost dark, which means I'm pretty much getting ready for bed. Alright, so I'm pretty much ready for bed. The weather is picking up slowly. There is a breeze coming through, so I'm gonna dress warmer. I have to put the equipment away now for the concealment purposes. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's actually raining at the moment. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so my dreams came true. The rating is good for me, means no insects, nothing to bother me, and I've actually been sleeping quite dry, so it's going to be a nice sleepy time for me. You always sleep nice when it's raining, and so far I haven't been discovered, or I haven't actually been spotted by anyone. It's been a nice evening so far. I'm going to turn around again, sleep further. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning everybody. I already broke up camp. I need to get out of here as quick as possible. It was a not too uncomfortable rest, but it was not the most comfortable as well. There was a quick little bit of a drizzle, but maybe 5 to 10 minutes and it went over. So I need to get out of here as quick as possible because park's going to open soon. So I need to look like a normal daily visitor, and when the gates are open I can actually leave and sneak out of here. Alright, so I'm back at the gate. I'm going to exit the park. My lift is already here. So I'm pretty much leaving and going home. Was an interesting experience last night. Lots of fun. Alright, thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed it with me. I will catch you in the next one. Keep well. God bless. Bye.